Okay, hi, this is Bisa. I am responding to your video for the top 10 never have I ever tag. My top 10 things. I took a couple of yours and it actually took me longer than I thought to come up with 10. But, okay, number 1. I've never been married or engaged. I did live with someone for a couple of years. You know, we was together for probably 5 years. Never talked about marriage. I knew he didn't want to get married. I knew I didn't really want to get married. Definitely didn't want to get married to him. I have changed my mind. I do want to get married. But that brings me to number 2. I never wanted to have children. I am raising children, but I've never given birth to children. They're not my biological kids. That's a whole nother story. Number 3. I've never been below a size 12 in my adult life. I was a size 10 maybe in high school. That was after losing weight. And I'm 12 as an adult, but never, I like plateaued and never moved past that and just kept going back up. Number 4, I never thought that I ever be doing anything like this with YouTube videos. It was a long time I never even paid attention to what YouTube is. I never thought I would create a channel, that I would talk to people, do reviews, any of that. None of that. I just learned how to use the feature on my camera. And I bought a camcorder. Okay, number 5. Now I mentioned I was in a long-term relationship, but I never dated people. I just always ended up in relationships. So never had a first date, second date. I just like met them. Oh, now we're together. I don't know how that happened, but definitely the next time around, I just want to date. I don't want to end up in a relationship. Not so fast. That's probably why they all fail. But I just end up just with somebody. So I've never really dated a man. 6, I never play cards. I mean, I play Go Fish, but I don't know how to play Biz Wiz. I'm probably not even saying it right. Spades or none of those cards. My family didn't get together and have card game night. None of that stuff. But I have a lot of friends who do play cards, and I just, at this point, like, why bother to learn? I did kind of learn how to play poker, but not quite the same. Well, it's the same, but not quite. Okay, this was a little personal and deep. My father has 6 children, all older and younger than me. So they're my half brothers and sisters, and I've never met them. Never met him. And he's married. I've never met her either. That's a whole nother story. So none of his family, none of them. Number 8, I've never seen Titanic completely through. That's probably one of the ultimate chick flick movies. The only reason I even thought of this, we were talking about our favorite movies, me and another girl, and a lot of people say Titanic, but I never saw it all the way through. I thought it was way too long. Back then it was on videotapes, cassette VHS's, and there was 2 of them. I was like, okay, not interested. Also because when they came out, I thought it was going to be, I'm a little history, buff, and when I found out it wasn't about history, the real Titanic, I didn't care. But I do like love stories. I just, couldn't commit to that one. Number 9. I have books that I've never finished reading. Sometimes I start at the beginning. There's so many books I can't even tell you specifically. But I love to buy books, and I'll cheat at the end, and then I try to go back. But I've bought books I've never even opened and never read. I keep saying I intend to, and I just keep buying more books. But I buy books and I don't read. And so some of them I've had for years and I've never read them. And last but not least, I have never lived any place, an apartment, whatever, since I've left my grandmother's house when I was about 19 going on 20. So that's almost 18 years. I've never lived someplace more than 3 years. I've lived in like 10 different places. So an average of about 2.5 years I would move. Now this time I bought a house and I've been here almost 3 years. And I really feel like moving. I don't know what it is. I just don't like sitting in one place for too long. So I've lived out of state, never lived out of the country. But it's hard. So I mean, and I have stuff, and I rebought stuff because I keep losing stuff as I move. But I've lived in quite a few places. So this was kind of fun. Like I said, it took me kind of a while to think of some things, which is funny because I'm sure there's a lot of things I never did, but no, I've done a lot. But anyway, okay, those are my top 10 things I never did.